when I was selling barbecue at the night market. I accidentally noticed a group of customers playing poker. I casually glanced over and saw two of them constantly exchanging looks. They were even hiding cards in their hands. When I heard them raise the stakes to 10,000 per round, I quickly brought over some skewers and took the chance to remind the girl that gambling always ends in loss. The only win is not playing at all. Unexpectedly, the two men got angry and threatened to flip my stall if I said one more word. The girl sensed their bad intentions and immediately dropped her cards to leave, seeing me ruin their plan. They grabbed beer bottles and tried to teach me a lesson, but the next second, a row of luxury cars pulled up in front of my stall. Top business leaders and a legendary gambler's disciple stepped out and respectfully called me master, because I was the legendary gambling god. I once ruled the gambling world with unmatched skill, but after donating $30 billion to charity, I retired and started selling barbecue at the night market. My disciples begged me to quit, since I made less in a day than in one poker hand, but I knew better than anyone that the end of gambling is always a bottomless pit. Besides, I had been married for 10 years. I just wanted a peaceful life with my family, so I refused their request to return to the gambling world. After that, I bought a cake and gifts for my daughter's birthday, planning to pick up my wife from work. But I saw a rich guy wrapping his arm around her waist. Their body language was as intimate as it gets. I rushed over and asked who he was, but my wife coldly slapped me across the face and pulled out a divorce agreement she had prepared. Heartbroken, I signed it without hesitation. My only request was that our daughter stays with me. Before my wife could speak, the rich guy leaned over and said, he just mentioned introducing her to a business leader, and she immediately threw herself at him. I was about to teach him a lesson in rage, but my wife pushed me away. She gave me one last day to spend with our daughter and told me to return the child tomorrow. I held back my emotions and gave my daughter the happiest birthday ever. But on the way home, the car suddenly swerved toward my daughter. Luckily, I reacted fast and pushed her away, but got hurt myself. The driver stepped out, threw a warning, and drove off. I knew right away it was the rich guy's doing. I had my disciples investigate him and found out he used card tricks to dominate the casinos, turning them into total chaos. I didn't care that he cheated, but hurting my daughter meant he had to die. I took a suitcase full of cash and walked into his casino and had someone call him out. But a woman arrogantly said, I had to win 10 games in a row to be worthy of meeting him. I laid $1.5 million and a Mercedes key on the table. They instantly changed their tone and exchanged half for $2 million in chips according to the rules. First game, the woman chose blackjack. I hit 21 in the first 3 rounds, then went all in on the 4th. She panicked and ordered a background check and found out I was just a barbecue vendor. On the 5th round, I hit 21 again. She knew something was off and immediately alerted the rich guy. Soon he arrived with my wife at the casino. She thought I came to cause a scene for attention, not knowing I came for revenge. The rich guy saw my confidence and suggested playing golden flower poker. He had trained his eyes since childhood to memorize every card. This round he used tricks to switch in the best hand and raised $30 million against me. But I saw through his moves and went all in without hesitation. I used the weakest 2-3-5 to beat his top hand. His face instantly changed, and he realized I was no ordinary man. He asked the woman for $3 million in chips and challenged me to one final game. This